Hi everyone and welcome to 5pointsblue.com. I'm Kelsey Charles, joined by Christy Scales, Nita Shrikant, and Miss Lindsay Cash. It's been a minute since we last saw you guys. A little bit of a crazy schedule kept us away from you for a minute, but we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, a lot has happened in the time since then. Playoff picture is kind of coming into formation. We know a little bit more about where the Cowboys stand, how they can make the postseason. So, Christy, tell us a little bit about how that will be possible for this Cowboys team, who hasn't been in the playoffs since 2009, to even get there.
Well, each conference has 6 playoff teams, and the Cowboys are in the NFC. Right now, going into Sunday's game at Philadelphia, the Cowboys are number 7, so they're on the outside looking in. But Sunday's game in Philadelphia is for first place in the NFC East. If the Cowboys win Sunday in Philadelphia and the remaining 2 games, which is at home against the Colts and at Washington, the Cowboys will finish with 12 wins and be NFC East champions and host a home playoff game. If they don't win all 3 games, then they're going to need help from other teams, because in the wild card alone, the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions are in front of them. So it's a jumbled, muddled mess with 3 games to play. But what's the bottom line, ladies?
Gotta win.
Win out and you're in.
Yes. So obviously I mentioned the Cowboys haven't been in the postseason since 2009, and this team they have a chance now. Like you said, it might be a little difficult, more so than if they had won some more games. But my question to you guys is, can this Cowboys team even perform in the playoffs? Are they ready for that? I mean, they've had some big losses on a big stage so far this year.
Well, they got the running games. As long as that running game is going, I think we'll be fine. The key really is going to be on the defensive side. I think the defense has shown that there's some major holes in the linebacker core, and we're not able to get to the quarterback, and that's going to really hurt us come playoff time.
And I think, especially focusing on the Philly game, I can't even think about playoffs knowing that we are going to Philadelphia on Sunday. Just like you said, linebacker discipline, going to have to force the Philadelphia running backs to stay inside so we can group tackle them. There's nothing else that they want to do more than do what they did last game. The Seahawks held the Eagles to 139 total yards on Sunday. So that's the lowest in the Chip Kelly era. But that was the lowest in 30 years at home for the Eagles. And the last 7 teams that have lost to the Seahawks have gone on to lose the following week. So the Cowboys have a little bit going their way.
Yeah, if you can limit the Eagles' run game. Everybody talks about Chip Kelly and the up-tempo offense and all they do in the passing game. It's predicated on the run. LaShawn McCoy had 159 rushing yards against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. If they don't stop McCoy on Sunday, it's going to be very difficult.
See, I'm looking towards the O-line to come up, and honestly, this whole offense in general to show up this upcoming game too. I mean, the O-line just wasn't who they've been all year in the Thanksgiving game. I was shocked, honestly. I mean, the way Fletcher Cox handled that team, it was just whole nother level. I haven't seen that yet so far. So hopefully this team can come back and show up, this upcoming weekend. It's going to be a huge game. Like I said, they've struggled in some of these big games this year, but I really believe they've learned from their mistakes. They've watched some of these other teams, what they've been able to do to get by Philadelphia. I mean, Philadelphia isn't unbeatable by any means whatsoever. And I honestly believe the Cowboys can do that, but their main guys like Des Bryant, DeMarco Murray, who didn't even have 100 yards like he's had almost every single game this year, have to show up, especially that offensive line, like I've said.
DeMarco Murray season low against the Eagles, but the following week season high against the Bears. I think the Cowboys run the ball really well on the road.
Yeah, the offensive line really responded against the Bears, and I was surprised that they didn't play so well against the Eagles on Thanksgiving Day, because Eagles defensive tackle Benny Logan in the week before the game called out the Cowboys line, saying what's so special about them? They've only made 1 change since last year. They added 1 player. That 1 player is Zach Martin, who's a contender for Offensive Rookie of the Year. But that's right, Logan, Fletcher Cox, those guys, Connor Barwin, the Eagles defense backed up Benny's words, but I expect a better effort from the Cowboys line.
It didn't help that Romo was coming off of 2 days. Honestly, it was 2 days. Right. You can't consider that Monday an actual practice day.
Yeah, he's going to take a pain-killing injection this game for sure.
Please. Well, hopefully the Cowboys can quiet the critics this upcoming weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining us. That's all we've got time for you guys this week. Stay up to date with everything going on with Valley Ranch and the team on 5pointsblue.com. And until next time, we will see you guys.